Hello, Sagittariuses. Welcome to your mid-month tune-up for December 2021. Keep in mind, if it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can easily set that up. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Sagittariuses for the middle of December and moving forward? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine in regards to mid-December 2021? Any messages will be greatly appreciated and we thank you. What do you see? What do they need to know? What are the general energies for Sagittariuses for the middle of December? General energies that surround them. Middle of December. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords in the upright. Also, make sure you click on the link, Vimeo link below. That will have your weekly, your extra in there, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there specifically. Challenge position, we have these cards are located because they don't readily, especially upside down, because it's hard to read them. So just bear with me. This is, okay, the Knight of Spheres in the reversed. Also, check out my playlist. My 2022 Sun Moon predictions are almost all up. Check out your 2021s to see if they rang true for you. Seven of Cups in the upright is for advice. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Okay, and how you're going to move forward from this reading is the One of Spheres in reversed. All right, so I'm getting a general energies for middle of December. There's a very painful ending that's still on your mind. I feel like it already happened. I mean, if it hasn't happened, it's going to happen in the middle of December. But I feel like it was really kind of, it wasn't the most pleasant. You could have felt like you've been betrayed. It just didn't end well. Usually the Ten of Swords is usually when things do not end well. And it can be, of course, since it's a general reading, it could relate to anything. I am leaning towards the fact that it's a relationship, but it could be a career, it could be a friendship, it could be parting with a family member or what have you. It's kind of interesting to me in this card, though, because I almost feel like the two of them, see how they're on like sloped ground and they're almost trying to hold on to each other. I feel like it was an ending, you're trying to hold on to each other, but it wasn't quite working. The odds were kind of against it. That was what I'm kind of getting. And then you get these little like animals around. I mean, I don't go by the book on these, I just look at what they are. The environment. So I feel like, because of what was around you, it caused stresses to the connection. And you tried to hold on to it, but it was just like the ground was, not the best to stand on. It wasn't a good foundation. It's just a very kind of, so I feel like that's what kind of is surrounding this. Knight of Spheres in reverse is usually a card of short term. It's not a long term thing. And what I'm getting from this is that I'm just kind of getting as though this isn't an adventure that somebody didn't want to have anymore. I mean, I feel as though, and also they wanted things in a certain way. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Spheres in this case, can be someone who's just really stubborn like a mule. They're really holding on to their convictions and the way that something should be, and there's not moving them from it in any way whatsoever. They don't want to do things differently. They aren't open to doing things differently. It's just kind of like, this is how it has to be, and it's kind of hardwired in them. So I feel like that was the challenge. One of you or the other of you, or maybe both of you, were kind of like that. And that's what ended up being problematic, and why this is a difficult connection, or was a difficult connection. Now we have the Seven of Cups in the upright for advice. And believe it or not, I got the phrase, hear no evil, see no evil. I feel as though they're telling you there's going to be tons of options that are going to become available to you, probably in the form of romantic prospects or suitors. That's what I'm kind of getting. Well, hold on. I got some cards coming out here. Mayday, Mayday. I'll pull these suckers out of here. Okay. From now on, I'm going to pull the poppers out on the card that I'm talking about. I didn't used to do that, but I'm going to do that now. So what I'm getting from advice is that there's going to be, like I said, a lot of things available to you. You know, it might be a little bit overwhelming. You know, it's not like you're just sitting and have nothing. So you have different directions that you can go in. I am getting that it's suitors, romantic interests, other friends, even, you know, social circles, something like that. I feel like it's emotional connections, which is usually has to do with people. And what I'm feeling is they're telling you amongst these people are these people, okay? So we have a Page of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Cups in reverse. Two super immature energies when it comes to relationships, when it comes to emotional connections. I mean, these two people are chaotic. They don't know how to manage their emotions, get in control of their emotions. If they do use their emotions, they use them in really negative ways. And they're just kind of saying that... and you see her kind of covering her eyes. It might be better to just unsee or not see these people, because you could end up in a very difficult situation if you entertain anything with these two people. And I'm also getting in a way too that you get out of something that might have been problematic or you know, and it was a difficult ending or what have you, and then it's kind of like out of the frying pan into the fire, you know, it ends up in a worse situation, because what you seem to be attracting, or what they're saying you're going to attract, are these very complicated, very chaotic, very unpredictable people in an emotional regard who aren't capable of having healthy relationships. So I'm seeing see no evil, hear no evil. What's the other one? Speak no evil? I'm just hearing see and hear. But anyways, as you move forward, we have the One of Spheres in reverse, which is similar to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm getting for this is as you move forward, things aren't going to change much. There isn't going to be anything in terms of something you're going to want to commit to. There's going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to come. You're going to take a gamble here and there, but it's not going to work out, or things aren't going to kind of happen. And I feel as though, you know, that permanent situation, or that permanence that you want, that stability that you want, is going to kind of elude you as you move forward for this reading. So let me see what's going on with this Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? It's still weighing heavily on your mind. We have the Sun card in reverse, so I feel like this is something that happened and you're actually going through it. And with the Sun card in reverse, it's really kind of hanging over your head. It's that dark cloud, that black cloud that you can't seem to get out from under. You're having a really hard time kind of staying positive, you know, keeping your chin up, getting through the day-to-day, because it's kind of weighing down heavily on you. You have your kind of, you know, I feel like it was a real struggle, and I think the two of you really had efforts to kind of make it work out, but the odds were against you, I feel. Why? Okay, why is the Knight of Spheres in reversed? Who's this person? What's this energy? Yeah, there's some unfairness here with the Justice card in reverse, which is the card of Libra. So I feel whoever is stubbornly holding on to their convictions, their beliefs, or how things should be, or their viewpoint or perspective, they aren't being very fair about it. They're being too biased. They're not considering the other person, what the other person is thinking, doesn't want to hear anything in regards to that. They're kind of like handing down their own justice, you know, and saying, nope, don't want to hear anything. This is what I've decided. This is how it's going to be. Even though it really is judgy, unfair for the other person, isn't very positive. And I think that's what the challenge is. So, I mean, even if this was something that you wanted to work out, there's one person here who's just very set in their ways that I don't kind of see that happening. All right. So we covered the advice here. I'm going to skip over to the... Why are you showing me the One of Spheres in reverse in regards to how Sagittarius will be moving forward? Okay, you have the Five of Wands in reversed. And I feel like you're okay with not being bound to anything. I feel at this time, I mean, and I wasn't really getting that from this main card, but I'm getting it from this. I feel as though you're okay with it. You actually are pretty harmonious, kind of going your own way, doing your own thing. There might be a chance too that the people you encounter, you run into people and it really kind of sours your experience in regards to friendships, connections with other people. People that you're running into are just like, well, I don't want that in my life, you know? So you're moving forward kind of like, if the opportunity doesn't present itself, I'm okay with that, because the risks that I'm taking, or, you know, throwing myself out there, what's kind of happening is, you know, it's a total gamble and it usually doesn't end up on my side. So I can be harmonious, I can be happy without kind of getting involved in, the competition or fighting over people or what have you. It seems like you just want to, focus on yourself, not have to worry about that other person, or, somebody in the background or what have you. And it's actually quite a relief for you. I think moving forward, you're actually, I don't know. I almost feel like you're like, well, if it didn't work out here, then I don't need it to work out with anybody. It just seems like it's something you could do without. It really is a weird kind of energy, but that's what I kind of have for you. So if it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or DM. Otherwise, make sure you click on the link below for your extra, which will have specifically your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there. In my playlists, my 2022 sun moon predictions are almost up. Check out my 2021s. They're still in there. See if they rang true for you. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios, Sagittariuses, from Veronica Garnett. Bye.